The White House has just performed a strategic rebalancing of its technological brain trust. Today, March 25th, President Trump has officially tapped the heaviest assets in Silicon Valley, including Meta's Mark Zuckerberg, Nvidia's Jensen Huang, and Oracle's Larry Ellison, to lead a new White House advisory council. While the media focuses on the personalities, we are auditing the concentration of market cap, now advising the executive branch. This isn't just a committee, it is a consolidated ledger of innovation, designed to ensure the United States maintains unquestioned global dominance. I'm Camilo Motado, and this is Camilo's House. As a professional focused on fiduciary oversight, I look past the headlines to see who is actually managing the operating systems of our future. In any high-stakes audit, you look at the quality of the advisors. Today, we are analyzing the PCAST management reshuffle, where the luminaries of the AI and crypto world have been brought in-house to draft the roadmap for the next decade of American growth. The President's Council of Advisors on Science and Technology has been a legacy account since 1933, but the 2026 version has undergone a radical restructuring. By executive order, Trump has established a 24-member limit, co-chaired by AI and crypto czar David Sachs and senior tech advisor Michael Kratsios. From an investigative standpoint, this is a vertical integration of policy and industry. By including names like Sergey Brin, Michael Dell, and Lisa Su, the administration is performing a due diligence check on the entire hardware and software stack. This Council of Luminaries is tasked with strengthening American leadership, but from a forensic perspective, it's about protecting the intellectual property of the nation. When the president calls technological dominance a national security imperative, he is treating AI and crypto as strategic reserve assets that must be audited and defended against global competitors. A deep dive into the council's roster reveals a significant demographic imbalance. Out of the 24 potential slots, the current appointments lean heavily toward commercial powerhouses and venture capitalists like Mark Andreessen and Fred Ehrsam. As a CPA, I track expertise diversification. Currently, the council only features one academic researcher, physicist John Martinez. The equity of representation is also skewed, with Safra Katz and Lisa Su being the only two women currently named. This suggests that the White House is prioritizing immediate commercial ROI over theoretical research. In auditing terms, they are looking for market-ready solutions rather than long-term R&D. They aren't just looking for science, they are looking for scalable infrastructure that can be deployed to ensure the American workforce thrives in this new age. Perhaps the most telling audit finding is the inclusion of Coinbase co-founder Fred Ehrsam and the co-chairing of David Sachs. This confirms that the administration is treating crypto and AI as two sides of the same transaction ledger. From a forensic perspective, this is a currency and logic merger. You cannot have a golden age of innovation without a decentralized financial layer and an intelligent processing layer. By bringing these specific assets together under the PCAST umbrella, the White House is signaling that algorithmic stability and cryptographic security are now primary line items in the national budget. We are witnessing the first tech council in history that views the blockchain and neural networks as the essential utilities of the 21st century. In the world of high-level audits, what is not on the balance sheet is often more important than what is. Today, the tech world is asking one question: how do you build a council of AI luminaries and leave out the CEO of OpenAI and the man who founded xAI? The absence of Elon Musk is particularly striking given his recent leadership of the Department of Government Efficiency. From an accounting perspective, this is a segregation of duties play. Musk's role in Doge was about cost containment and audit reform within the federal government. By excluding him from PCAST, the administration may be trying to prevent a monopoly of influence. If Musk were to audit the government's budget and dictate its tech policy, the internal controls of the White House would be severely compromised. In forensic terms, he has been reclassified as a budgetary auditor rather than a tech advisor, perhaps to avoid the appearance of impropriety given his massive contracts with SpaceX and Tesla. Then there is the exclusion of Sam Altman and any executives from Microsoft. This is a risk mitigation strategy. OpenAI and Microsoft are currently under intense global scrutiny for their consolidated market power. As a professional, I audit systemic fragility. If the White House were to rely solely on the Microsoft-OpenAI partnership for advice, over-leveraged in one specific AI model, by bringing in Sergey Brin and Lisa Su, the president is diversifying the portfolio. He is ensuring that the government is not captive to a single vendor. From an audit standpoint, this provides the White House with independent verification of tech trends rather than a single corporate narrative. This isn't the first time Elon Musk has been delisted from a White House event. We remember in 2021 when Tesla was excluded from an EV event despite being the market leader. From a forensic perspective, this suggests a reputational liability that the administration is not willing to carry. While Zuckerberg and Huang are seen as stable institutional assets, we see Musk is often viewed as a volatile commodity. The White House wants luminaries who follow the corporate governance model, not disruptors, who might tweet the audit results before the report is finished. The wall of separation between Musk's Doge activities and the PCAST Council is a clear signal of risk management in the West Wing. When you bring together the co-founders of Google, Oracle, and Nvidia, you aren't just having a meeting, you are building a defense perimeter around American innovation. In this final part, we look at why the golden age of innovation is being managed like a national security portfolio. The inclusion of Jensen Huang and Lisa Su is the most critical financial move on the board. They control the raw materials of the AI age. From a forensic perspective, this is an audit of the supply chain. If the United States does not maintain unchallenged dominance in semiconductor design, the net worth of our national security drops to zero. By having the CEOs of the world's two largest chip designers on his council, the president is performing a continuous audit of our processing power. This ensures that algorithm assets of the US never face a hardware deficit compared to competitors like China. As a professional, I look at regulatory compliance as an asset. By putting an industry insider in charge of the audit rules, the White House is liquidating the old barriers. They are creating a safe harbor for crypto and AI investment. The goal is to ensure that net capital inflows stay within the United States. In accounting terms, they are making it cheaper to innovate here than anywhere else on Earth. This regulatory solvency is designed to make the US the most attractive holding company for global tech talent. The final audit of the 2026 PCAST reveals a total consolidation of power. While the exclusion of Sam Altman and Elon Musk creates drama, the fundamental assets remain in the room. Between Zuckerberg's social reach, Ellison's cloud infrastructure, and Huang's processing power, the White House has assembled a vertical monopoly of advice. My verdict is that we are witnessing the nationalization of innovation strategy. The golden age isn't a suggestion, it's a mandatory audit of American strength. By treating tech as a security imperative, the administration has turned Silicon Valley into a subsidiary of national policy. Global dominance is the only acceptable outcome for the 2026 ledger. But I want to hear from you. Is this tech council a brilliant way to lead the world, or is it a consolidation of power that leaves smaller innovators behind? Let me know in the comments. Your perspective is the only audit that matters when the future of technology is being decided in the West Wing. I'm Camilo Motado for Camilo's House. Subscribe to stay ahead of the numbers behind the headlines. Stay safe.